Netanyahu. Fuck all of your miserable craziness will stop you. Fuck you from the top view and fuck you from behind. Fuck you. They fuck you every time. Fuck you in the drive-thru. They fuck you every time. Something like that. They stole that song from us. We actually put out a song called Israel. 6 Million Lies. A bunch of years ago, actually. Like 18-ish. And not only did it get disappeared, it got disappeared from Charles's computer as well. Like he couldn't find it. So I have to send my... Yeah, I think I'm starting to, despite their best efforts, I think we're starting to sort of break through. Like we're gaining an extremely loyal following of you know, the weirdos, the outcasts, the whatever, who my friends have always been. I was never friends with the popular kids. I mean, I was not enemies of the popular kids, but we weren't friends. I didn't like them. I thought popular kids were assholes. Like, you're already popular, so why do you have to be a dick about it? So I'm gonna read you guys something. This is a message that I got yesterday. That, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is why I do what I do. So she says, God damn it. It keeps deleting my comments. So Oedipus Shrug got me crying like a little baby. I'm still crying and it's been an hour. How beautiful, raw, just the deepest of deep. Music has been my life since I can remember. I've been drumming since I was 3. My abusive dad was so he groomed me to be a drummer early on and know every single genre and every song word for word and beat for beat. Anyway, I'm still crying. No other song has broken me like this. How you're not famous is beyond me. I'll tell you my story when I stop crying and I can see LOL. Thank you for sharing this beautiful art with me. That changed me. Wow. I'll be back to tell you you're so fucking talented. Blah, blah, blah. And then she says, man, I mean every word. I'd go live, but I don't know how. And I'd be crying and interrupted by the kids. But I need to tell you how much this song means to me. Just give it a minute. Don't stop doing what you do ever. You are incredible. And this song, oh my God, brought back everything like a flood. All of the bad of my upbringing and life itself and all of the good in me. Being a better parent to my children. I was a good kid. I didn't deserve any of what my parents did and my foster parents and all this shit a kid nor anyone should ever go through. Everyone needs to hear this. Sorry if I keep you hanging these kids. I said, LOL, I'm sorry. I almost don't like that happened to you. I hope it's at least cathartic. And she said, it's incredibly cathartic. And then she sent me this really, really long message. But like, that's why we do it. You know, when somebody is is into music, music is their life. And says, you know, this song has affected me like nothing else. I'm nobody, remember? I'm not Aerosmith. I'm not Pink Floyd. I'm not. You know, for us to make a song that affects someone so incredibly, you know, she's not some unique, you know, she's not some weirdo who just likes weird stuff or whatever. She is a normal person with issues and all that shit. And this was completely unprompted. She didn't have to say anything like that to me. She just chose to because this is what it meant to her. And, you show me somebody sending you a message like that about your song. These songs are as good as it gets. And I believe that if I can get my people with me on this, that 2026 will be a good year. And if we just start putting it out there and we start pushing. Sometimes when you're in it, you refuse to see it. It's hard to see it. You're stuck in the thing. You have your own personal hang-ups and issues and insecurities and all that shit. And you might not see the truth for what it is. And sometimes you need to step back and see it from somebody else's perspective. And, I can't tell you, I'm not going to tell you her name, but I can tell you that, I needed that. I needed that. My motivation, my chutzpah is internal. It comes from the inside. I don't need to be, showered with compliments or anything like that. If anything, I believe in myself more than most people can even wrap their heads around, like that level of belief in oneself. And if I didn't have that, believe me, of course, I would have been done a long time ago. The world that I've been in, of the ass kickings and the shit talking and all that, if I didn't believe in myself, none of this would even be going still. But I don't understand how anybody could not dig this shit. Maybe even if you're like a rock guy, I only listen to rock music. I think you'll like what we do. Hey, sweetie. You won't do a damn thing, but nice try. It's so weird, man. It's such a weird feeling. And it seems like it's always seemed like we were just right there. The craziest thing is, once it happens, all it takes is one radio play. If you know anybody in radio, anybody that is any sort of, especially like college radio. I'm looking for college radio. All it takes is one spin. I've said it before and I'll say it again. All it takes is just one spin. And that'd be a great test, See if I'm right. If TBG, if we can get a play, especially in like a mainstream setting, you play us at a certain time during the day, whatever. If that doesn't lead to the station being inundated with phone calls and wanting more, then I quit. I'll quit. I'll make that deal. I'll make that Ric Flair deal. You win or your career is over. I'll do that. I have confidence. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, put a dress on. Like somebody's not a real trans person when they say shit like that, right? Because I mean, unless of course you have that rapist personality, right? But nobody wants somebody to do something against their will. Depending, on who you are, who they are. But why would you ever want somebody to put on clothing or a uniform or just be someone they're not? I always want people to be exactly who they are. If you're a racist piece of shit, let me know. I don't want to waste the time being friends with you. You know? Like I couldn't care less. I'm not gonna like attack you or anything. I just don't want anything to do with you at that point. It's all good, and I know that I don't want anything to do with you. So it ends the. I mean, again, is this what level is this? Let's see. This is somebody that joined 2 months ago with no subscribers. Gee, I wonder who it is. Do you think it might be Israel? You think Israel might be trying another tactic because they're just running out of ideas and they keep getting spanked? Ooh, it's good stuff. I wrote a song last night. I'm going to record it soon. About Greg and it, and then I'm going to send it to her. A true pro doesn't stop. Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are. Again, just such weird shit, right? Like, who is this? Who is this coward hiding behind a fake profile? Trying to talk shit in such a juvenile, stupid ass way. Desperate for my attention. Seriously. Doesn't it just seem strange to you? But I guess it makes sense, right? Like, there's going to be fanatics any way you slice it. And if I'm going to mean so much to somebody on one end, well, then there's going to be the equal and opposite reaction. And of course there's going to be, there's going to be interference. I mean, you just look at what we do and how we do it without the fear, without the self-censorship and all that. Like, of course it's going to be that way. Ouch. It's Monday, right? Yeah. I mean, just think as far as the whole gay trans thing goes. I'm all for gay and trans. Especially if I was a single man. If I was single, I'd be the biggest gay supporter in the world. I always wondered, does anyone that like complains about gay people Have you ever even been hit on by a gay person? Oh, hot, 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 hot. Look at this. You make specific profiles just so you can watch me. All right. Keep going. I'll keep deleting. Just because I know how much I mean to you and I love taking me away. Meanwhile, it's crazy to think like how big my feed would be if I didn't. Well, I could say that, but a lot of the trolls are just the same trolls in different costumes. Leave. Oh gosh, Vega. I would encourage you guys. Go listen to TBG. Fuck, if you're tired of me, go listen to TBG. I don't know. I think we're the best. I think we're better than anything else in the world. And I know that's hard to say. Like Eminem is better than me, right? And Imagine Dragons is better than me, and whatever it is. Like I don't think so. I don't think when you combine all of the pieces in the equation together, you add all the parts together. I don't think there's anybody else that's not only putting out sonically pleasing material, but also like mentally inspiring. I don't know anybody else. Even like Tom McDonald. I don't dig Tom McDonald. I don't know. I just don't like it. Who knows what you're even talking about? Closet composite, a bundle of sticks. Old school song there. Crazy. It's interesting because it's like, Charles is a great example of what I'm talking about. And how you have somebody that is so gifted and talented and just amazing and wonderful. And because of the world they live in, they don't reach their potential. They're they just get down. And it's hard not to be. Failure sucks. Nobody wants to fail. But for me, it's a whole different type of failure. Being forced to fail is a whole different thing. And I don't think any of you really know what I'm talking about. You can't relate. There are plenty of people out there that cry about being censored, that cry about being interfered with when they're not. They're just not good enough. And that's not the case. I would put us against anything. Now, it's a different thing. Like my neighbor, right? He likes dumb shit with a beat. He doesn't listen to the words. I lose daily in the lotto. Great. nihilist views, denying the truth. Not dealing with feelings is riding the loop, supplying the proof, writing the play. It's always interesting to hear the older songs in the style, because the style's changed a bit. Like, I love this idea that, like, let's just say they really were trans people here, and they were like, I think this guy is attractive, and I want this guy. Like, why would that bother me? Like, this is how desperate the other side is, but, like, sure, okay. I'd love, it would be great as if you guys made a video of you two fighting over me. That would be awesome. Like, but being attractive to people is never a thing. And that's what you're saying, you know. You're probably gonna pull it back now. But that's what you're saying. You know? Gay guys digging me, trans people digging me. Why would that ever bother me? I know real gay guys don't think they can. Like, you know, I have friends with gay people who aren't like, man, when I get you somewhere, they know it's not gonna work out for them. By acknowledging holes, you can accept olive branches. But these Bimini roads will lead us to Atlantis. By acknowledging holes, you can accept olive branches. Beautiful. Beautiful. We should have a new video today. It's gonna be a good one too. Oh yeah? Do we have a third person, like, fantasizing about being with me? Oh, good. Keep it going. I'm sure he will be. Dude, obviously you're thinking about me all day if you make profile after profile and you know. But no shit. Of course you're gonna be thinking about me all day. You think about me all day, every day, anyway. I leave. When I leave, you're still wanting more. You know, you go and watch old videos and all that other shit. Works for me. Oh, like seriously, can you imagine that these guys are like, maybe if we go there and we pretend to be trans lovers, that's gonna upset him. Like, seriously, that's what you thought? Think about how crazy that is. You know, and talk about motivation. It's one thing if there's nothing, but when people are this desperate, this determined, it's interesting. Hang on. Providing only band-aids, they use the power of the youth to devour and remove the blame whenever necessary. The towers are the proof, just like the acorns in the cemetery. The truth the news mentions barely hides all of its lies. They use the ruse to vent the scary guise of compromise. Their eyes are on the rise. But now it's time to do the don'ts the master say will bring the doom and gloom. It's time we seize the day. So where is the first lady? I want her opinion on her husband being shady, not the porn star payouts given. But the thing is, she's been missing with a convenient operation. If lies are all living, then death is their salvation. The first verse is the setup, the second knocks it down, the third verse says enough to make the chorus almost sound like we're in a battle. And does anybody look at the comments and like think that's real? Like, is there anybody that would be that dumb? You know, this is all stuff to keep us from talking about Israel. And it, not even Israel, the friars themselves. All of this is to obfuscate what's going on. And you know, the funniest thing is they actually say it in their dismissal. Oh, so everything just cast all the Jays. You blame the Jays for everything. They do that thing that you know, women do and whatnot when they don't want to admit they're wrong. But that's, you know, they're right. All of it. It all comes back to them. Whether directly or indirectly, it all comes back to them. How they've programmed things to work. So we'll do a reset because again, we're only allowed this bullshit right now. So one and one just doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna reset. Hopefully you guys come back. Check out our links in the description. Pedophile.